And welcome to part 22 of the Final Fantasy 13 commentary playthrough. Now that I've cleared out, made it to the very end here, time for the boss fight of the chapter.
A very challenging boss fight.
Now do keep a note, I did not grind at all. Like, my Crystariums are not full. Like, some of them are missing a lot actually, so I only mainly prioritize like I said before, I'm only mainly prioritizing the skills. So I'm missing a lot of damage, a lot of magic, a lot of health, a lot of this, a lot of that.
Yeah.
So my character, like my party members, are actually pretty weak. Like, cause this boss fight, definite difficulty spike. This fight, I was stuck for maybe a week or two. Either way, a lot of time, and this was back in high school, so I had plenty of time to just go at it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely where I as well had. I was like, oh, I thought I had a handle on the game. I guess I don't.
Because I was having so much trouble, I just decided all these enemies in the area previously give us so much CP. How about I just grind? And even when I did have everything, it helped a bit, mainly having more health and all. But
Yeah.
but the damage output, or the more like the aggro of this boss is. It's a lot.
It is. And if you don't take out those darn side wings.
Now, keep in mind, you have Lightning as your leader, and you have to work around with 2 other members in this chapter. Next chapter 10, next chapter, will actually let you pick whoever for party leader, but they give you the liberty of choosing who your party members were, but not your party leader yet. So, before I show off the actual fucking fight, don't do this. This move is called Destructo. It does a lot of damage. As you can see, all my party members are right next to each other.
Just unlucky.
Yeah. Another thing you want to avoid in this battle is magic amplification. This will happen. This will inevitably happen. But if you need to do your best to take out a couple of them before it gets pretty bad, because there's still 3 left. There's 1 for water, there's 1 for electricity, 1 for air, and 1 for fire. And he'll do Mystic Aura, as he does now, to give haste, damage boosts, and whatnot. And since all my people are all grouped up, they're just eating all of it. And this boss will just relentlessly just throw out moves.
Yeah, those darn AoEs.
Yeah, so you're gonna want to avoid these two scenarios, honestly. I mean, the first scenario is in his second phase. This is in the first phase. And I was at Lightning's the one with medic, and her healing is not the best. And her animation's kind of slow because she goes
Every time.
like hide the armpit, show off the armpit. Some people have affinity for that,
Yeah.
and I don't really understand, but you know, that's the thing.
I don't either.
Here we go,
Oh.
magic application, level 3.
Oh
magic.
boy.
This is and I believe that there's still fire, electricity, and water.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Level 3 will knock you up in the air. And I have diligence, yes, but if I'm not doing anything, I get blown up. Oh, brother. So you're gonna want to avoid this overall. Just just want to breathe.
No breathing here. You're just
There goes Zaz.
Oh no. Okay, heal
Fig
one
would've died
and
if
the
she
other.
wasn't in Steel Guard.
Yeah.
I unfortunately don't have Renew, but I have Raise. Raise only brings the ally back to life. Renew regenerates all their health,
Mm.
but it requires like I think like 5 bars.
Oh
to
yeah.
use it. I think it's 5 bars, 5 ATBs.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah, yeah. So you're gonna want to avoid this, avoid this scenario.
Yeah.
I know this is going on for a bit long, but it's kind of what you're gonna have to deal with sometimes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then of course
no.
it's like, yeah, no. That was unwinnable.
All right, so this is the fight.
All
that,
right.
This is I believe like I think like the 4th or 5th try.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 4th try. Anyways, you got the fire one that's weak to ice. You got the ice one weak to fire. You got the electricity that's weak to water, and then you have the water one weak to electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Use Libra scopes because I mean you could use Libra, but you use a Libra scope item and it just scans everything. I already told you the weaknesses, so I would recommend focusing certain ones first because of the annoyance when they do level up. Or
Yeah.
well, since this was like I think like my fourth or 5th time, I was kind of fed up with certain elements. So I was like, I'm gonna get rid of some of them first.
Yeah.
So I'm focusing the fire one first. And I kind of brought it to this conclusion with lightning. Throwing out the element by itself is fine, but she has Aqua Strike, Thunder Strike, and
Does she?
I think she yeah, I know she has those two.
Yeah.
Water and Thunder Strike.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know if
good
she's
to-
got the other two, Fire Strike.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but with Ravager, she does more damage because she's technically hitting them, and it's the element. So I'd recommend doing that, unless of course she doesn't have it. Look, she has Spark Strike. She does more damage with the strike versions of the elements.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we're entering. So now he amplified himself. Being a little risky, not healing Fang here, but like I'm just going full gun ho. Like Fang's like literally at 100.
Go for that damage.
Yeah, basically. Heal the team up a bit. And that just popped out of existence. I just saw that.
So now there's only 2 to deal with.
Yeah, thunder and fire. I targeted Barthanalis himself. No, I want to target. Yeah, there we go. I'm targeting the fire one.
Mm-hmm. And your characters are nicely spaced away.
Yeah, this time. And I was thinking about this. I know this is technically our second time recording this because I fucked up the recording, but it kind of brought to mind that whenever you do a level, whenever it's the because in previous Final Fantasies, you know, they're lined up in a row of 3 or 4, depending which Final Fantasy it is, in a line. And the enemies typically target individual targets, unless it's like level 2, level 3. I forget which elements target all the party. Previous ones.
Yeah, probably
Do you
the
know by chance?
probably the 3rd level for sure. 2nd level maybe. But I think for the 3rd levels for sure do hit everybody.
Oh.
The Guzz, the Blizzard Guzz, Thunder Guzz, those ones.
Right.
I think.
Yeah, because we've seen in previous cutscenes that characters will actively line up in a row in 3.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end result, the characters will move out.
Yeah.
And this has got to be like, I don't know how many times I brought this up, but the fact that your characters can avoid certain attacks so they can, move and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just come to the conclusion, like, it's kind of, it's kind of odd that I kind of, like, noticed that when we were doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I probably did when I was playing the heck out of this game, but, haven't touched this in years.
It's been a while, yeah.
Because I was literally just grinding in Grand Pulse.
Mm-hmm.
Grinding just so I can level up to take on the higher level side quests and whatnot.
Yeah.
I just had to take a break because I literally do grinding sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, alright, I put a 2-hour timer, grind for those 2 hours. Like, alright, that's it for the day.
Yep.
I would literally put a timer. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna do this until the timer runs out.
Yeah. It's a good idea to do after a certain point. Cause I get tired.
Well, basically, basically after you beat the game once.
Yeah.
Because you're basically just grinding.
Yeah.
Grinding basically like 75%, like 80% of your gameplay when you beat the game for the first time. Grinding, upgrading. Oh, upgrading. And buying
Oh
shit.
boy, upgrading.
That takes it even longer.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, when you take out the little quadrants, he's just himself, and he'll throw out baptism and ruin. He'll just throw out ruins. He'll throw out regular ruins, and then he'll throw out runaga,
Yeah.
which of course will knock up your teammate in the air. Also, my boost just ran out, so that's why I'm kind of halting with the aggression, just having Zaz just boost my teammates. Also, this guy does not have any weaknesses. I think magic is halved.
Ah.
I actually don't remember actually. This guy doesn't have any weaknesses, but his defense is really good though.
Mm-hmm.
So you've seen the Runica, the Baptism and Ruin, and you have seen lasers. And from the clip from earlier with the Destructo, we'll see that soonish. No, the video did not fuck up. That was just Ruin just flipping the fuck out back there. The
Particle
cloud
effects.
Yeah, the particle effects, yeah. Yeah, so he's really beefy.
Mm-hmm.
Really beefy. There we go, Destructo.
Here it
Fuck this
comes.
move.
Oh boy.
So, I mentioned to Kelly last time we did this. I'm pretty sure this is a DPS check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. If people don't know what a DPS check is, or I don't know if that's the actual term, but I pretty much call it a DPS check, where you need to do a certain amount of damage so that you can prevent said enemy boss or character from preventing them from doing their attack. Basically staggering them out of it.
Yeah. Woo. Close one.
And I'm pretty sure if you don't like hit him during that, his Destructo attack will do a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure, because that's how it feels like. Okay, so
Woo.
the team for this, I know this is pretty fucking late to be talking about the team, but the team is Lightning because she's still party leader. Your other teammates, you can choose whichever. Now, the normal team I do is Lightning, Zaz, and Snow, but I'm staying true with Fang, so I have Fang as like the tank. Snow will always have the most health out of everybody. He always has the most health. So Fang actually only has around like 1,000-ish kind of health.
Oh
Snow
yeah.
is like way more. Snow's like way more than that. And I don't remember if you can Saboteur this guy.
I honestly.
I forget. Like it's been so long because I've stayed true to my strategy. The only reason why I have Zaz, like the main fucking reason why I have Zaz, is so he can put haste on the team.
Yeah. Oof.
Yowzers.
Youf.
Like that.
Fuck that.
Almost. Almost. Well, there was not attacking it enough.
Nope.
During that DPS check.
Yeah, that was basically showing off the DPS check.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, fuck. Fuck.
And back we go.
Yeah, back we go. So that was one of the retries, and one that's pretty much what can have an instant, because I was the majority of them were already like, I don't know, like above 75% health. Like they had a good amount of health, but just that one destructor could just fucking annihilate your team.
Mm-hmm.
I could have more health and whatnot, but no.
Yeah.
So this is the try and, like, I know last time I said it was the try and true one, but this one I go fucking ham on this guy. Like I do not rest on this guy like at all. Yeah,
And
so
honestly,
this fight is so long.
it is.
Your buffs, your shrouds that you use before the fight. This thing, like they pretty much run out sometime after phase 2.
Mhm.
Like I get through phase 2 pretty fast. Phase 1 pretty fast this time. Because I was so fed up and was like, "Fuck you." See, like
Get outta
one's already
here.
gone. Like,
Yeah.
Like that was it was that fast.
Mhm.
Really. If you know what element, you know what attacks to do. You could do auto battle, but like for some moves, yeah. So of course I have commando just so I stagger, slow down the stagger so Zaz can get it up. There it is.
There we go.
And lightning, since she has level 9 Glacius, level 6, something like that. She's the only one. Well, she's the only one besides Hope. I think she's the only one with a leveled up weapon at this point, because I think I switched Hopes for the trying to weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, lightning is like the only one with the upgraded weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Only lightning, Hope, and Vanille have their upgraded weapon, but Zaz and Fang don't. So I've yet to acquire. Well, technically, lightning doesn't have hers actually at all. Really, I still need to get hers. The Organics.
Oh yeah.
She has Glacius, but Organics. That's the weapon I'm going to be focusing for lightning. Yeah, so I'm going really ham on this guy right now.
Yeah.
Just get the stagger and just deal all the damage. Look how much damage I'm doing with the Auger Strike.
Yeah, that's a lot.
The element bonus, and that's the strike. That's the physical strike. But that's,
Yeah.
look at that. I'm deleting the health bar here.
It is going down.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier to you, for lightning to use the elemental
Yeah.
strike.
Like physical attacks, yeah.
Well, the element.
Oh,
Well, I say
yeah.
elemental strikes because it's Aqua Strike
Oh yeah.
and Spark Strike.
Mm-hmm.
The last one is fire, and I think no, I don't think lightning has Aqua Strike. That would be snow.
Yeah, that's snow.
Yeah, so the left pauldron is lightning, left Lete is fire, the one I'm hitting right now. The right pauldron is ice, and the right eyelet is water.
There we go.
Stagger it up, do a lot of damage.
Get them to spread out a little bit too. I'm sure there's ways to play around with the or to manipulate the movement sort of thing for characters, so that they don't all get hit by like the same move or something like that. But I'm not very good. I'm not very good at doing that.
All right, I'm looking at the strategy guide. Yeah, actually, Actually, okay, so you can't use Saboteur when all of his pauldrons are up. But once
Oh.
you get them, all your pauldrons ailets are up.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get rid of them, you're gonna have to use Saboteur on him,
Oh.
which are Shell, Protect, and Veil.
Hmm. So you could get rid of those?
Paradigm Shift the Belief, and optimally inflict a couple of debuffs. Well, it says a couple.
Mm-hmm.
So it says it's good for you to put Shell, Protect, and Veil, which in this case
Yeah.
would be Hope, but
Mhm.
that is more the offense one.
Yeah.
And this is something I didn't realize, because I've never had this guy do this to me. Should things look grim, you always have the option of summoning Odin to facilitate a last gasp escape from death. Near the very end of the battle, Barthanalis may cast the Incurable Doom status element on your party leader.
Wow.
Don't be too alarmed. The deadline actually offers plenty of time to finish him off. So,
Huh.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
actually did not. Because he's never done it to me.
I guess that's when you're going on and on and on. Like,
I
super
guess.
long time.
It's like was it P3 or P? I forget if it's P3 or P4 where. Oh, it was in like the later Persona games where if you get to like the 50th turn of the battle,
Oh, yeah.
the boss just says "fuck you" and just kills
Yeah.
you. I can't remember if that was Margaret or Elizabeth. I remember it was one of those two. I
Oh.
remember seeing a clip of that.
The,
When the boss is bored with you and just insta kills
well,
you.
the secret bosses, I assume, then?
Yeah, the secret
Yeah, P5's got
I
that
thi-
too, so.
I think it was P3
Oh, yeah.
where if you go for too long, like for like the 25th or the 50th turn,
Yeah.
the boss just
And I'll just be like, alright, that's it. Yeah. But that's always a fun. Yeah, so I didn't know. I didn't know it cast Doom.
thank you, strategy guide.
Huh. The more you know.
The more you know. Oh yeah, did you hear? Larry King actually passed away.
Oh no, I actually didn't hear. Oh no.
He passed at age 89.
Oh. Wow.
Odin.
That's
know,
that's
right?
too bad. Oh, and here's a summon here.
Odin. Barthanalis is doing Destructo, so to avoid the risk of dying, I summon out Odin. Don't really use summons much, honestly.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they're helpful teammates that will heal you and everything. Because they have Kiraga and they'll just heal you. Yep.
All the
They'll heal
way.
right there, basically.
Yep. And
When you actually use the Gestalt and then their final attack, it does do a lot of damage, but it's mainly for staggering. Typically.
Yeah.
Typically. But besides like the Venil glitch, I never really did summons, honestly. It takes 3 bars to use them. You know, and like at some point you're gonna have Libra like every enemy that you see at some point.
Yeah.
Mind you, you could try on Arid. Like if you already know the enemy's weakness, you can just like do that unless they don't have a weakness at all.
Yeah.
But it's useful to do Libras because if your allies know the weakness, they can immediately use the correct element or attack for it.
But not having to find it out. Yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, this isn't much damage. Honestly, I mean, it is somewhat. I mean, there's good damage there, but that was mainly to avoid Destructo.
Yeah. Stay alive.
You know, I don't know if I asked you, but which summon is your favorite in this game?
Well done.
I do like lightning, so Odin is pretty cool. But I also actually really do like Fangs, which is Bahamut.
Bahamut?
Yeah.
Of course you get Bahamut.
Just looks cool. Uh,
No, they do.
Vanille's, I just never really. That. Not that it didn't appeal. I was just kind of like, I don't know about that one.
It was a weird one, honestly.
Yeah. I didn't really use Sazas very much, or Hopes. So yeah, it was probably like the one I mostly used. It was probably Odin.
Let's see here. Odin was electricity. Shiva is ice. Bahamut. What element is Bahamut? Is it fire again?
No, because that would be Sazas, right? Brunhilde?
Yeah, Brunhilde.
Um,
Brunhilde. I mean, it's a female. Like,
yeah.
I didn't realize it was a female. but seeing as how I don't really use the summons, like that's the reason why I never really noticed.
Yeah. So, see his. I didn't really use his much. Saz's. I didn't really use Hopes very much either.
I never really understood hopes, but you know.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, so
And there
this
goes
is,
a gang.
this is pretty much the fight. Like there like
He is
there
going.
isn't, but like to be honest, like this fight is pretty straightforward, honestly. You know, it's brutal because of the health amounts or the aggression that he does to you. That's the only thing about it.
Yeah. It just feels like so much compared to what like used to sort of thing. Ooh.
How so?
Or just like enemies were tough, but after a while you kind of get it. It's like, oh, okay, regular enemies are no problem, and then this boss shows up and it's like, well, what was I doing this whole time? And like you said before, grinding helps, but it doesn't really. It doesn't feel, yeah. Not like some RPGs, yeah. Some RPGs where you grind way over level and then you murder everything for the rest of the game.
Oh, the earlier Final Fantasies were so easy to break.
Yeah.
Just because it's so easy to power scale. Like Final Fantasy 7. Like by the time you get to the golden, like by the time you're finishing up the golden saucer, was it Dan or what's his name? Not Dan. Well, Barrett's old friend.
Sid? No.
You know who I'm talking about?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. His level is like 27.
Oh,
By
yeah.
the time I got to him, I was already like 35.
Yeah, so it's like, well.
because I was low, because I got lost so many times. When I first played it, I got lost so many times.
Yeah.
So I just power scaled on unintentionally. So when I actually got to him, I did the scan Libra thing. I did a Libra, and it's like, oh, he's level 27 or 29 or something like that. I'm like, oh, I'm way stronger than him.
I was supposed to fight him a while back ago. Whoops. Yeah, it's funny sometimes how that happens. I think the only other Final Fantasy boss that gave me trouble when I was younger was it from 10. But that was my own fault. Because I locked myself in an area where I could not grind. There were no enemies.
No.
And I had to go fight a boss fight like right outside where I was. So I boned myself. That was just like, well, okay. I can't do anything.
So it was a dead game. You pretty
Yeah.
sure it was a dead game.
I did.
That sucks.
And I was like, oh, okay. I tried like 5 or 6 times, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get
At least
past
you
this.
At least you tried. Okay, so Shiva is ice. Odin is lightning. Brynhilder is fire.
Mm-hmm.
Bahamut is both physical and magic damage.
Okay.
It's not specific. Alexander is non-elemental physical damage.
Hmm,
He has
okay.
no magical attacks in normal mode. And Vanille, which is called Hecaton Chair.
Yeah.
What was it? Has physical and magical attacks in both normal and just all modes. His abilities include moves that mimic launch and blitz. He's a heavy hitter to compensate for the fact that Vanille isn't the strongest fighter.
Oh, okay. That's neat.
Attacks ignore the physical and magic defense of the target. Half damage or immunity is calculated as no resistance. This rule does not apply against Protect or Shell, which are still effective against the Eidolon's attacks.
Oh,
But there is.
there's
it
our
doesn't
fight.
have any. It doesn't have a cure spell, so it can't heal Vanille.
Hmm.
It's the only one that doesn't have a
Wow.
heal.
Okay.
And considering how Vanille's like one of the best healers in the game.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny.
Kind of funny.
It's like, welp.
I guess it wasn't Eden control.
Anyways, after that long fight, after sidetracking him with conversations,
Well, it was a long fight, so
yeah,
not much else to do.
yeah, because like even if I didn't even show off like the earlier stuff, like it's still a long fight.
Mm-hmm. Get some.
Anyways, this was all God's plan.
Uh-huh. Some
We're just
story
destined.
truths.
Oh, I just let you win. Bullshit. I fucking hate hate
Right.
it when it's like that. Foreshadowing.
Pointy nails.
Nabat did them for me. Hey man, he's gotta keep appearances.
I guess so.
He is the Primarch.
Mm-hmm.
The font of Eden's power. Orphan fuels Eden with strength, and Eden in turn sustains you and the rest.
So this is a fal'Cie. It's not really. It's never said where he came from. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
A force such as this world has never seen.
he's just present whenever he's introduced.
Maybe.
So if I did that, destroyed Orphan.
Probably in the data log somewhere.
So what?
Yeah, but it's not explained in the fucking game.
I know.
It's not explained. It's not explained in dialogue or cutscenes. or
I
anything.
know. It's just background
Snow
information.
Snow still has that, by the way.
Yep.
Save it. And that's what we're gonna do. Sarah was trying to tell us how to complete our focus. And we have
That was before your before Felicity.
Mm-hmm.
To help you see the truth of things. The moment you arrived, your friend wept crystal tears. This was because her focus required that you be brought together. That girl did nothing but assemble the tools for Cocoon's destruction.
Snow can't
Nope.
believe it.
Did it ever occur to you? Or did you simply refuse to countenance?
My first playthrough, I kind of got that
Mm-hmm.
If you will not
because she technically didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And she was just She was just conveniently laying there on the floor. So when that happened,
Yeah.
so when the beans got spilt, I just go, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. You're like, oh. Because, I mean, truly, how convenient they're all in the same place.
Nomura, I'm gonna. No. I mean, Nomura gave us these character designs, which I'm happy about because Zaz. I love Zaz.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with Nomura's designs, but the fucking storytelling.
No,
this and
yeah.
that, it's like-
Yeah,
it's
his
like, God.
his
I mean-
design
I mean,
work
look
is
at-
very nice, yeah. But
but
stories-
just look at. It's the same thing with Toriyama with Dragon Ball.
mm,
He's really good when it comes to like non-human, like alien, like creature
mm-hmm.
designs, whatnot. But like his storytelling and whatnot, it's like.
It's like, ah!
Yeah, because case in point, Final Fantasy VII Remake. God. And I already went off that last night when we were playing Splatoon 2, so
Yeah.
I don't need to bring it up again, but yeah.
And I mean, Kingdom Hearts. I love it,
Cough,
but
cough.
Kingdom Hearts is definitely something.
I think you need to get that cough checked out.
Yeah, I've got a little something in my throat.
No, folks, she does not have COVID. She's
No,
fine.
not that
None
kind
of
of
us do.
thing.
Anyways, Roche in a similar mech that we fought back in Hope Some Town, I think. I think it's it's like the standing version of it. But anyways, yeah, that's like the second version of that. We won't be seeing that till much later, actually.
The seal.
Yeah, so the whole part was a fucking boss fight. Oh boy, later boss fights though.
Oh,
it's gonna
boy.
be way fucking longer.
Oh
That's for
boy.
sure. Yeah.
Not even mentioning the other times we get to fight him again. So.
Well, it's just I mean, we technically fight that form at one other time. I think there's like a side quest or something to fight one of those.
Yeah, probably.
But that being said, that is part 22, the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough. Good stuff.
Good
honestly.
stuff indeed. That
Yeah, so-
story. That,
Yeah, so when it comes to that fight, you're I mean, mind you, if you do have equipment leveled up, I mean, I could upgraded equipment. You could have done that. It would have helped. It would have helped a bit because that's kind of the reason why Lightning was able to hit hard.
Yeah.
But it's just me just saving up materials, considering the majority of people them don't have their weapons. I'm really saving it. I could make it easier for myself, but it's like, nah. Because my first playthrough, I didn't really do the upgrading either.
Yeah.
Until I got to I didn't do upgrade until I got to Grand Pulse. It was like, oh, I can upgrade this stuff.
You're like, oh. Oh.
Yeah, so,
Surprise, surprise.
and honestly, my first playthrough, I was struggling just to understand the game anyway, so it didn't really matter even if I did upgrade the stuff, so, yeah.
That too.
Alright, well, that concludes Chapter 9. Next, Part 23 will be Chapter 10, the 5th arc, which will actually, when we get into it, we'll be able to choose our own team, full team, and the Crystarium really opens up, so the game actually starts to really, really open up, and then when it comes to the map, we won't get that until, chapter, I don't know, 11? 11, 12. I think 11. I think 11 is when it starts to really branch out for obvious reasons, so.
Yep.
But either way, that's about it, really.
All right.
Woo!
All good.
I knew this boss fight was difficult, but not touching this for many years, and then doing it for this recording, I go, wow! I knew it was hard, but damn.
It's like, oh, it's been that long, I guess.
This ain't my first rodeo. Sorry, you're in a wheelchair. It ain't my first rodeo, damn it. Jeez. Well, anything to say, Kayla?
Nope. Nothing I can think of.
With that being said, check you guys out in part 23.
All right. See ya.